Hi, this is Mending Mahogany. Welcome back to my channel. I hope all is well with you and yours. So I watched this movie years ago. This is called Disappearing Acts. Back in the 90s, this was a big hit. It was written by, it was a book originally written by Terry McMillan, and they turned it into a movie. She was the same lady who wrote Waiting to Exhale, that turned into the blockbuster movie that we all know. But back in the 90s, when I seen this movie, I thought this movie was like a love story. Like, I really liked it. But now all these many years later, I said, oh yeah, let me check this out. I haven't seen it in a while. It was the most toxic, dysfunctional relationship, and I did not even realize that years ago, but thank God for a new perspective on relationships. I mean, basically, this was a toxic relationship. If you haven't seen it, she had a career. She was a teacher. She lived in Brooklyn. He was a part-time handyman, just trying to find his way. And, it was kind of like she had like broken bird syndrome. She had to pick the neediest man to help and fall in love with. And he was just as toxic as he could be. He drank a lot. He liked to argue. He destroyed her apartment. They went out on a date and he got mad and left her at the play. It was just a hot mess. And I was like, wow, I really thought that this was a love story back in the day. But that goes to show you what your perspective is at a certain time and place in your life. And hopefully we all have grown and we know that that type of behavior is not something to desire or not something to want. And if you are in that type of relationship, I pray that God would open up your eyes and that you would realize that you can do better and God has better. But the topic of this video is called gaslighting. And as I watched this movie, this scene that I'm about to show you was a perfect example of gaslighting, a perfect example how he was in the wrong and made her question herself like, well, maybe I'm being too sensitive. It just had gaslight all over it. So I wanted to just show you that. And, I was thinking, I don't know this generation of rappers and everything, but I do know that I keep seeing this rapper like Blueface and his girlfriend. I can't even pronounce her name, but she got some like missing tooth or something. They have the most dysfunctional relationship, and it's showing young people that that's what love is: fighting, busting out windows, and that's just not them. It's plenty of these people in that type of relationship that our young people are watching and getting the idea that that is what love is. So I am praying for this generation because the people that they have before them exhibiting what love is definitely not healthy, definitely not something that we would want our sons or daughters to experience, especially if you're like myself who has been in an unhealthy relationship in the past. That's not something that you want for yourself or anybody that you love. So check this out. Leave a comment and tell me what you think. And if you are not a subscriber to my channel and you like the content, please hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. This is Mending Mahogany. Have a great day.
I know how you gonna take this. Z, I know you think I went to college, right?
You dropped out?
High school. 11th grade. I mean, at the time, all I could think about was like getting the hell up out of my mom's house.
You did get a GED at least, right? Franklin, how can you not even have a GED?
Z, there's more. I got 2 sons. One's 12 and the other one's 10. And their mother, well, we're not exactly divorced yet.
What are you saying? What are you saying? You're married?
No, I'm separated. I've been separated for 4 years.
But still married.
That's a technicality.
You've been lying to me this whole time.
Yeah, I didn't lie to you. I just didn't tell you right away. I mean, if it means anything to you, before you, I never even met a woman that even made me think about getting divorced.
Lucky for me. Does your wife live in Brooklyn?
Come on, Z, she's not my wife.
Then why haven't you gotten a divorce?
Because I couldn't afford it.
In 4 years? You make that little money?
Oh, I see. So, dollars and degrees, that means more to you than what we got, right?
Don't turn this on me, Franklin. You're married.
You haven't heard of what I said, have you? Fine. Z, you want an excuse? You got it, right? Here's your excuse.